YouTube is Pop Pop. One other thing I wanted to say is that for the sake of safety, I don't even believe anymore that it's safe to cook certain meats or chicken or anything like that from fresh. There's just too many, there's just too much bacteria and all that other stuff floating around. And that being said, what I mean is, whenever I cook something now, the majority of things that I cook, and that way I can take the stuff right out of the freezer, dump it into the pressure cooker, put it on high. 15 minutes later, I got a nice hot meal that looks and tastes like it cooked for hours, and the meat falls off the bone and all of that good stuff. But I personally believe that in this day and age, that it's just too dangerous to deal with fresh chicken and meats and stuff like that. Also, considering the fact that when it comes to meats, that they put the meat on a little tray that has a little piece of paper at the bottom, and then they sprinkle it to make the blood come up to the top so that the meat looks fresh when it really isn't. And fish and stuff like that, they take fish and they'll put it in a bucket of water, and then they'll put some bleach in the fish to soak it to kill the germs and salmonella and everything that are on the fish. So when you have fish, you need to rinse it real good. And the same thing with vegetables. When you have vegetables that are grown in manure, particularly organic vegetables, things like lettuce, romaine lettuce, and beets and stuff, you need to soak that stuff in some cold water with the cap full of bleach, and let it kill all of the germs and bacteria that are on those vegetables. And then you give them a real good rinse. Give them a real good rinse before you eat them. But anybody who takes vegetables out of a package, celery and lettuce and all that, you're taking a huge risk with your health.